Hello my dear students. In this video I am going to share my opinion on the today's question paper, which is on financial accounting of your CMA Inter. Actually this is a question paper with a mix of copy paste style of problems, and also some questions are drafted on their own. In order to answer the questions which are drafted on their own, so you need some conceptual clarity. And coming to the MCQ paper, majority of the MCQs are drafted on their own. So only you can able to answer the MCQs only when you are having some conceptual clarity. So let me show you. So from where the MCQs are given and from where the descriptive questions are given. So coming to MCQ number 1, so which is given from the chapter that is fundamentals of accounting or accounting and introduction. So this is a question which is drafted on the theory and it is not a direct MCQ. So based on the conceptual clarity only you can able to answer this question. And next coming to the second MCQ, which is given from final accounts or preparation of financial statements of commercial organizations. And this is a question which is drafted on the journal entry. Only when you are perfect in the journal entries, then only you can able to answer this question. And next coming to MCQ number 3, which is based on AS11, and many times we have already instructed to you. So in case of accounting standards, please focus on the theory, and this time also they have given majority of the questions from accounting standards based on theory only. And here if you see, it is a question which is drafted based from theory from accounting standard number 11. So it is a direct MCQ and which is a basic MCQ only, but which is a drafted from theory from AS11. And next coming to MCQ number 4, again it is given from fundamentals of accounting or accounting and introduction. And this is also an MCQ which is drafted from theory. So only those who have gone through the theory, so those kind of students can only able to answer these kind of MCQs. And these MCQs are not direct MCQs. And next coming to MCQ number 5, which is given from final accounts. So this is a direct MCQ with a change of amounts. So similar kind of problems already there in your study material, and also similar kind of problems we have covered in our material. So those who have gone through those problems, they can able to easily answer this MCQ. So majority of the times we have already instructed to you. So please focus on the treatment of provision for bad debts in case of final accounts. So based on that treatment of PBD only, the MCQ was given in the question. So in the examination. And next coming to the MCQ number 6, which is given from single entry chapter. So this is a basic MCQ only, and it is a direct MCQ, and similar kind of MCQs are already covered in your study material. And this is also an MCQ with the change of amounts. And next coming to MCQ number 7. So this is a MCQ which is drafted on theory, and this question was drafted not only from a single chapter. So here they have taken some sentences from multiple chapters, and they are asking you which of the following is the true statement. So this is a question which is drafted on theory from multiple chapters. So if you see, majority of the MCQs are drafted MCQs only, and so very few MCQs are direct MCQs, and they are also not giving copy paste style of MCQs, even they are changing the amounts also. Next coming to MCQ number 8. So this MCQ number 8 is given from consignment chapter, and if you see, it is a direct study material problem. So whatever the study material problem we are having, that one is given as a MCQ in the examination. Okay. Next one coming to bills of exchange. So in case of bills of exchange, so it is also a direct MCQ with change of amounts. So similar kind of MCQs are already we have covered in our MCQ material. So either the MCQ may be from study material or it may be from RTPs or MQPs. So similar kind of MCQs are already there. And next MCQ is from AS10. So it is also an MCQ which is drafted on theory, and the theory is related to comparative provisions. So in case of AS10, we are having some comparative provisions between AS and Ind AS. So based on such comparative provisions, this question was drafted. So again, this is also a drafted MCQ only. And next coming to MCQ number 11, so which is related to joint venture chapter. And here also, so it is a drafted MCQ. These kind of MCQs we are not having in the study material. Next coming to question number MCQ number 12, so which is also a MCQ which is drafted on theory and which is also drafted from multiple chapters. So here, so majority of the MCQs they have drafted based on the theory only, and and that too they have given the MCQs based on the multiple chapters. And next coming to MCQ number 13, which is given from partnership 1. So, and this is also a drafted MCQ only. See, in case of drafted MCQs, we can able to answer only when you are perfect in your conceptual clarity. So that's why many times we have suggested you to be perfect in the concept, but not in the mugging up of the problems. So here also this is an MCQ which is drafted from partnership 1, and next one is also from partnership 1. This is also a drafted MCQ, so which is based on gaining or sacrificing ratios, and this is the MCQ which is drafted based on the journal entry. And next one coming to the last MCQ, that is again from partnership 1. See here how many MCQs are given from partnership 1. So 3 MCQs they have given from partnership 1, and 14 marks question they have given, and also one 4 marks question is also given. See, almost around 24 marks they have given from partnership only. And in the day before strategy also we have suggested you to don't ignore the partnership, so it is a important chapter also. And next coming to the last MCQ, again it is also a drafted MCQ only, it is not a direct copy paste MCQ. So all these drafted MCQs require some conceptual clarity, you cannot able to answer them directly, so only with the conceptual clarity only you can able to answer them. Next coming to question number 2A, so which is based on AS10. So actually this question consists of two parts. First part is related to theory. So what are the factors that you should consider while calculating the depreciation? So it is the theory which is already covered in AS10. And the second one is given based on calculation of depreciation by using componentization method. So similar kind of problems are there in our material, but these kind of problems are not there in the study material, but the theory was covered in the study material. See how the questions they are giving. So the theory was covered in the study material, but no related problems are there. Based on this, on such theory, the questions were given in the examination. And next coming to question number 2B. So here it is also a mix of so theory plus problem. So the theory question was given from subsidiary books. So based on your conceptual clarity, you can conceptual knowledge, you can answer that theory question. And the next question is given from rectification of errors. Actually here under which stage we have to write the entries, that is not given. Based on your assumption you can write the entries in the examination. So next one, all the entries what they have given are the basic entries only, and you can able to you can easily answer them. And next question number 3A is given from so insurance claims. So every time we are compulsorily we are getting a question from this chapter, and this time also they have given a question from so loss of stock. So all these points are covered in whatever the problems you have done, whatever the problems which are covered in the study material or material. So except this highlighted point, this is a highlighted point, so is actually nowhere covered in the study material problems. But if you are thorough with the concept, then you can able to answer this point also. Next coming to question number 3B, so which is related to branch accounts, and all these points are covered in our material. So actually this question was given from branch accounts 1, and every time they are giving from questions from branch accounts 1 only, and this time also they have given a question from stock and debtors method. So except this highlighted point, and remaining all other points are already covered in our material. Next so actually this adjustment is also covered, but this adjustment was covered under the debtors method, but in the examination they have covered this adjustment in the stock and debtors method. So only when you are having some conceptual clarity, then only you can able to answer this kind of points. And next coming to question number 4. So this is the only question which is a copy paste style of question. So given from single entry, and 100% of this problem is matching with the June 18 examination question. So that is a previous examination question. So and this problem is also covered in our material also. So it is the only problem which is a direct copy paste style of question. And next coming to partnership, that is question number 5. So here in case of partnership, all these adjustments are covered in our problems which what we have taught in our CRD or assignment problems. So the only highlighted points so require some conceptual clarity. So here in this balance sheet they are having some accumulated losses, and also half of the goodwill they are going to retain in the partnership firm. So based on your conceptual understanding only you can make the adjustment regarding these 2 points. So except these 2 points, remaining all other points you can able to answer them easily. and this is a basic question given from partnership accounts. And next question, coming to question number 6. So question number 6 is related to consignment accounts. So consignment. So in case of consignment, they have given a question, and which is a direct problem. It is also a direct problem. So it is matching with even amounts are also not changed. So it is a direct problem which is taken from the old study material. That is the study in the previous syllabus or 2016 syllabus. So there is a study material from that study material this problem was given. Next, coming to question number 6B, so which is from hire purchase. So actually it is a direct question and it is also a predicted question. So it is calculation of missing figure. So that is what is the interest included in each installment, that is that what we have to calculate. And every time we have taken these kind of questions as a priority. So and in hire purchase chapter, every time we have suggested to solve the problems which are covered so in your CRD1, like calculation of missing figures. And next, coming to question number 7. So every time we have suggested you to go through the theory in case of accounting standards, and this time also they have given the questions from accounting standards based on theory only. So if you see, almost 7 plus 7, 14 marks they have given directly from theory only. So no problematic questions they are giving from accounting standards. So here if you see, the question number 7A is given for 7 marks, which is from the chapter called as Introduction to Accounting Standards. Actually, these kind of direct questions are not there in your study material. So what you have studied separately as accounting standards and Ind AS, based on this theory what you have covered in your material, you have to write some differences between AS and Ind AS. And next, coming to AS 16, comparative provisions between AS and Ind AS 23, AS 16 and Ind AS 23. It is a direct question which is already there in your study material, and also we have covered it in our material. So here 14 marks they have given from theory from accounting standards. And again in question number 8A, so the first question is also from AS1 and which is also from theory only. So explain the disclosure requirements of accounting policies as per AS1. See how many marks they have given from theory from accounting standards. So again from 8A, so second point, that is a direct question from AS22. So similar kind of questions are already there in your study material. Next one, so coming to 8B, so which is a drafted question based on the theory from final accounts or preparation of financial statements of commercial organizations. So if you are perfect in theory, then you can simply answer this question. And next one, question number 8B, second sub point is from NPO chapter. These kind of problems already there in our material and also in our study material and material. So this is the direct problem with the change of amounts. And next, coming to last question, that is question number 8C, which is given from partnership 2, and also this question is also a drafted one based on the journal entries. Only when you are having the knowledge of journal entries or the conceptual understanding can only help you to answer the questions which are drafted. So this is what finally what I can say is, so those students who are having some conceptual clarity can able to answer this paper very easily. But those students who are going to mug up the problems, they will face some difficulty in answering these kind of question papers. So thank you.